Some disappearances are so strange, so unsettling, that they haunt us long after the facts have gone cold. Tonight, we're counting down the top 5 most chilling vanishings in history. Stories where evidence is scarce, theories run wild, and answers may never come. Let's dive in. Number 1. Frederick Valentich. In 1978, 20-year-old pilot Frederick Valentich vanished over the Bass Strait in Australia while flying a rented Cessna. He was an ambitious young man working towards a career in aviation. But during what should have been a routine flight, he radioed air traffic control with a frantic report. He was being shadowed by an unidentified craft. Metallic, glowing green, and unlike any plane he had ever seen. Controllers tried to calm him down, but his final words were chilling. "It's not an aircraft." Then the radio cut out, followed by a loud metallic scraping sound. Despite an intensive search, neither Valentich nor his plane were ever found. Some suggest he became disoriented and crashed into the ocean. Others believe he staged his own disappearance. But UFO researchers point to dozens of reports that same night of strange lights over the Bass Strait. To this day, it's as if Frederick Valentich simply flew off the map. Number 2. The Sodder Children. Christmas Eve, 1945, should have been a joyful night for the Sodder family in Fayetteville, West Virginia. But when a sudden fire consumed their home, it turned into tragedy. Parents George and Jenny escaped with 4 of their children. Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty never emerged. What makes the case chilling is the absence of remains. Fire investigators insisted that bodies should have been found in the ashes, but nothing was there. Even stranger, phone lines had been cut. A ladder normally propped against the house had vanished, and reports later surfaced of a man watching the Sodder home just days before the fire. For years after, the Sodders received alleged sightings of their missing children, even one arriving as a photograph in the mail. Was the fire an accident, or was it staged as a cover-up for kidnapping? To this day, the fate of the Sodder children is an unsolved wound in American history. Number 3. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse Keepers. In December 1900, a supply ship approached the lonely Flannan Isles Lighthouse off the coast of Scotland. Normally, 3 lighthouse keepers would have been there to greet it, but this time, silence. When the crew entered the lighthouse, they found everything in order. Meals uneaten, lamps trimmed, coats missing, yet the men were gone. The logbook offered cryptic clues. One entry described powerful storms and a sense of dread. Another, supposedly written in a different hand, stated, "Storm ended, sea calm, God is over all." Yet weather reports showed no storms at the time. The official investigation concluded the men were swept away by a rogue wave. But why would all 3 abandon their posts? Others speculate madness, foul play, or even something paranormal. The lighthouse stood as a lonely sentinel for decades, haunted by the question, where did the lighthouse keepers go? Number 4. Amelia Earhart. By 1937, Amelia Earhart was one of the most famous aviators in the world, celebrated for her daring flights and record-breaking achievements. Her final goal was to circumnavigate the globe with her navigator, Fred Noonan. On July 2nd, their plane took off from Lae, New Guinea, heading for Howland Island, a tiny speck in the Pacific. As the hours passed, their radio communications grew desperate. Earhart reported low fuel and difficulty finding the island. Then silence. Despite the search costing millions of dollars, the largest ever conducted at the time, no trace of the plane was ever found. Some believe Earhart crashed at sea and sank. Others argue she may have landed on an uninhabited island, only to perish waiting for rescue. More sensational theories suggest capture by Japanese forces during World War II, or even a secret return to the U.S. under an assumed identity. With each passing decade, the mystery only grows. Amelia Earhart remains the face of aviation's greatest unanswered question. Number 5. The Mary Celeste. In 1872, the merchant ship Mary Celeste was spotted adrift in the Atlantic Ocean by another vessel. The crew expected to find a massacre, or perhaps a shipwrecked survivor clinging to life. Instead, the Mary Celeste was eerily intact. The cargo of industrial alcohol was untouched. Food and water stores were plentiful. The captain's log was up to date. The only thing missing? The crew. Even stranger, the lifeboat was gone, suggesting they left voluntarily. But why abandon a seaworthy ship in the middle of the ocean? Some argue piracy. Others think toxic fumes from the cargo might have scared the crew into evacuating prematurely. Then, there are the darker theories. Seaquakes, waterspouts, or something supernatural. The ship was eventually towed back to port, but it's a mystery that has never been solved. To this day, the Mary Celeste sails through history as the most famous ghost ship ever found. Five stories, 5 vanishings. Not a single answer that truly satisfies. From pilots who disappeared into the sky to children who may have been taken in the night, these cases remain chilling reminders of how easily people can slip into history's shadows. Which disappearance unsettles you the most? Drop your theory in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Lost Pages Found for more mysteries the world has yet to solve.